Hey, happy Friday, everyone.
Hi,
Welcome.
everybody.
Welcome. As probably most of you know, but maybe some of you don't, I'm Terry Lee, Pure Visionary Psychic Medium, and I'm here with Sun Psychic Jean, and we are here to read for you today. We look forward to it. Whenever we get behind in the studio and we're talking, we're just like, oh, can't wait. I can't wait to be with the people in the chat. And thanks, Jean. Always a treasure and a pleasure to be with you.
Aw, thanks for inviting me, Terry Lee. I appreciate it. And it's our fabulous Friday. It's our girls' night out,
Yes.
and
And it's always good. It's
it's
always good. Yeah. So, hey, I'm just going to say hi to a few people in the chat. And Jean, if I miss anybody, you just pop right in and catch me. Hi, Sharon Sipe, Dusty Rose. Hello, very nice to see you. And as we heal each other by Pierrette White, Sharon Sipe, False Teeth Real Tarot. How you doing, girl? And let's see, Silver 1111. I love that. That's great. Miss Charlotte, hi, welcome. All right. So, as usual, on our Friday party, we're going to have a little fun conversation. And then we are going to do some readings. So, we're welcoming questions from the chat. And let me get my little banner up here. All right. Okay. So, pretty much we're taking questions on anything with the exception of politics, which, as the good creator knows, we've all had enough of that this week. Okay. Time to take a break. So we'll take some questions from the chat. In caps helps me, and emojis helps me even more. So thank you. And we want this to be a full participation event because it is our joy to be with you and share with you. Now, Jean has drawn a card, an oracle card, and she's going to do us the honor of reading this oracle card. And this is the message for this community today. So go ahead, Jean.
yeah. I do see G Covington at
Oh, good.
4:01. It popped in a question real early,
Oh,
just so you
really?
know. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. While you're
Four,
reading, I will find that.
yeah, 4:01. So I pulled this oracle card, and she is the high priestess. And it says, oh, I already read it. It says, harness mystic power. Harness your mystic power. And it's the high priestess. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at that
Yes,
headset there, the
that is a
headdress.
beautiful card. A beautiful card.
Okay. So I'm just going to get a message from this high priestess for all of us here. And it also helps me to tune
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling me that there is a high priestess in each and every one of us.
Beautiful.
She's saying it's important to conserve your energy, take care of your energy, and to practice self care. And she said, anoint yourself with oils, take salt baths with flower essence, and she's saying adorn yourself with um, with pretty things and soft things and whatever makes you feel comfortable, whether that's a pair of sweatpants and an old t-shirt, or if you like silk pajamas and something. She just wants us to treat our bodies, treat ourselves as if we were a divine priestess or a high priestess.
That is a beautiful message, Jane. You know, while we were focusing on that, the first thing I heard was sit in your power. So that fits right in with what you're saying. I love the way Spirit does that. sit in your power and know that what you've been given is all the gifts you need to have joy, to have health, to have a mission in your life that helps you go forward and share with other people. We all have such unique gifts. So, yes, Friday is such a great time to have this message because we do deserve to care for ourselves, and that gives us more to care for others. So, I'm just loving that card. That was beautiful and a great message there, Jean. All right. So, Jean, how did you said you had to work um, all week. Tell us how you're feeling now. How'd it go?
Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy doing what I do, and I work with a lot of numbers and a lot of accounting and a lot of, payroll and taxes and things like that. And I've been doing it for many years. I really do enjoy it, but it is quite exhausting. And I think we were talking about this is very rewarding. We feel as though tapping into spirit and hearing the divine guidance is just, there is nothing better. There is nothing better than to hear that divine guidance. And we go, we don't even realize like what's coming out. We're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they just said that. It's very exciting. It's very uplifting. It's very reassuring, loving. The love that comes through sometimes is just it's like a love I've never excuse me, I've never felt before. But yeah, so I while my day job does tire me, it is it's always fun to get to Friday and see everybody.
Oh yeah. When Jean and I first got together backstage, we both expressed our excitement and that we were looking forward to this. And I said, I believe like this is therapy for me as well as you, all of us together to be together and share and explore what Spirit has for us together. Because, I had actually a pretty good week because I got to help take care of my granddaughter and take her to her classes and her workouts, and it means so much for me to have that time with her. It's amazing. Made for a very busy week, but it's totally satisfying. Totally satisfying.
I know. It's like jumping in double dutch, like they like
Yeah.
your granddaughter and the kids have this double dutch thing going on, and you as a grandmother have got to jump in that and
Yeah.
keep up that pace, right?
Yeah.
I think that was a message from spirit. When's the last time you said double dutch?
Double Dutch. Yeah. When you said that, I actually thought about how, wow, I remember getting ready to jump in on Double Dutch, and that was always so like, here we go.
You had to get that rhythm before you even stepped in.
Yeah.
So, but that sounds lovely. I bet your
It was
granddaughter really
lovely.
enjoyed
Oh,
spending time with you too.
she's such a beautiful, peaceful, wonderful soul. Just
Mm.
really adore being with her. And yeah, we've been hearing some news that my golden retriever Jax may be a daddy. We're waiting. We got another week. She's going to have her x-rays, and we might be having a pup coming our way. So that's kind of exciting too.
That is really very exciting.
Yeah,
Oh, congratulations.
thanks. We're
And
excited.
what is the gestation for puppies?
I
Is it
think, oh, now you got me. I might, I think it's 60 or 90, but I can't remember. Let's see. So, we think,
days?
yeah, it's very short. We figured that the pups would be born around September 10th. That's where we were kind of estimating, or not. Yeah, that we would, yeah. I don't know. I'll have to go back and figure that out. But I think we talked about September 10th and then being able to get the pups um, around Halloween. So that's 8 weeks. So it'll be
Oh, I see.
cool. We can't wait because, they met a while back.
Junosphere says 63 days for
Oh,
dogs.
thank you. Thank you, Junosphere. I thought
It, if that is just not miraculous, these
I remember.
beautiful
Yeah.
unconditional loving angels come through in 63 days.
Yeah.
What a miracle.
It is a miracle. I remember when we first talked about it, I assumed it was 90 and then realized, oh my gosh, it's 60. That's insane. So, yeah, absolutely. And then I've got something else coming up that's kind of wild. I think I feel like I want to tell you about it because it's Friday. Um, we have an event here in our valley called Wagon Days, and it's the largest non-motorized parade on the West Coast.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, we get thousands of people flooding into our valley for this at the end of the year, and my husband and I, have the honor of being camp hosts for the people coming from other places to be in this parade. And we have a big field, and we get to take our trailer out there and set up this beautiful place for them. And then they bring their horses and their trailers in. The coolest thing is, there are not very many people who build and exhibit their own wagons anymore, and their horses, and bring in their teams. This is a special thing, and I don't want to say it's a dying art, but it's certainly quite rare. So I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully I can get some snippets and
footage.
do a live
Yeah.
show. Yeah, because it's really special. We even have a guy that brings in camels every year, and we usually end up camping by him. So Ralphie the camel, he's our favorite. All right. Well, I do have some questions. If you're ready to dive in, Jean, we can do that. Is there anything else you wanted to chat about before we get started on questions? Or
No, we can get started as soon as you are ready. And back up at 5:01, it was G Covington.
oh,
I don't
okay.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
why I feel as though I need to um,
I have to
make
redo
sure
the
that
time calculation because I'm at. So that's
oh,
three.
4:01. No, the 3:01, whatever the start of the hour is. Is it
I'm pretty
3 o'clock for
sure
you?
I
Then it's
cut
3:01. Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. We can start with whatever question you're
Let's
guided
see.
to.
Yeah. Somehow I
And
missed that one. Um, Let me go back and find it. Do some chitty chat, girl.
just want to say hi to Melinda. Hi,
Okay.
Viviani and Silver and Juno. Dusty Rose is here. Ron, Unconditional Love. Thanks for being here, Ron. I love reading together with Ron. He's a very, very good reader, and he hears messages from spirit with clarity and with such feeling. I asked him for a message from my mother-in-law, and she filled his heart with such love, and he had to take, I hope you don't mind me saying, Ron, he had to take off his glasses and wipe away the tears because of the love that she was pouring through.
Um,
And I haven't had anybody get my mother-in-law yet. And Ron is a
um,
very, very good reader, very special soul. He is a what is it, near death experience here, and
mhm.
has seen the other side. I can't say enough about you, Ron. You're really, really
Uh,
a very special person.
well,
I'm so glad you're part of our community here. And hi, Patricia. Hi, Tracy Ralph. I haven't seen Tracy in a while. Maybe we can do something. Let's get together, Trey.
all right.
Trace, AD is here. Whenever you're ready, you can jump in. I just want to.
I cannot
Um,
find that.
okay.
I'm
So,
just gonna relax.
G Covington, why don't you post your question again for Terry
Yes,
and
please,
see
that would
if you
help
can
me.
do caps or emojis, that'd be great.
It might be the time that's screwing me up, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
And I hope you don't mind. We
Or
feel
I don't know
relaxed.
if
I
the
feel relaxed because
moderators
I'm here amongst friends, but
am I a moderator? I think I am. Let me see if I
yeah,
can
you
grab
should
it and
be.
post it.
Oh, that'd be great. I do have some we can start with. And I
Yeah.
hope you don't mind. I mean, I feel like I'm here amongst friends, so if I can't find it, I'm just gonna say, "Hey, I can't find it." It's all good, right?
Right.
Oh, and Ron, thank you. I always know that everything's going to be okay because Ron's here. Um, and oh, lots of people here. Hilda. Oh, yes, got that one starred. I don't believe I've seen you in the chat before, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Hildy or Hilda? Okay, wonderful. All right, let's go and get started. And I apologize, G Covington. We'll make sure we get that question answered.
I just posted it again, so
Oh,
you'll see it come up in just a
oh yeah, yeah.
second. Yeah,
Jean's
see,
got.
it says Sun Psychic Gene. See that one?
Yes, and okay, got it.
I just copy and pasted it for her. I don't know why. There's something that was very important for me to point that out. And
Meant to be.
I did post this on my Facebook page. So there's like 5,000 more people going to be here tonight.
Love it. I
Hi,
love it.
Jackie Young.
Jean's got my back. I tell you, you couldn't have anybody watching your back better than Jean. She's got it going on.
We're going for a ride, everybody.
All right. Well, let's jump right in. We'll go down to G Covington's question because there we go. Grandmother Lucy. Okay.
Yeah, and that's good to know that any moderators, if you think we missed a question,
Oh yeah.
you can cut and paste. I just copied and paste, so it works. I hadn't done that before. Okay, G Covington, maternal grandmother Lucy, and Ron, you can read with us.
Sure.
Wow.
Any readers out there, jump right in.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a circle. This is a sacred circle, and we're here to honor each other. And G Covington, I'm very happy to tune in to Lucy.
Well, first of all, she's just telling me that that's not her name, that she has like a longer name, like a Lucella or a Lucille or something that she's just saying that's her. She's just explaining that this is a nickname, that there's more to her, that she's more, there's just more. I don't know how to explain it. It's more involved. She likes it. Seeing a little bit of American Indian as well. Not sure if this was an affinity of hers. She was a lover of the land. I see her gardening. She appreciated the wonders of the world and the simple pleasures like the breeze that blows when you hang out your sheets to dry, and that smell of the clean laundry and the fresh air cleaning the laundry, the crisp smell. Like these things are what she's showing me, that she really enjoyed being um, in this incarnation. And she enjoyed the simple things. She wasn't a complex individual. She really noticed the simple things like flowers and um, the sheer beauty that some people may miss. She said it's important to slow down and to take it all in and to appreciate the things that are wondrous.
That's
Go
beautiful.
ahead. Go ahead, Terry.
Um, it's so interesting. I don't know if she was an author or she loved to keep journals or what I heard with my clairaudience right away was I am a great storyteller. And she leaned in like when you're describing her appreciations, I feel like she was able to express that perhaps in her stories. She when she first came in, she had her hand on her hip. Um, and I don't want to say she's sassy, but I want to say for a woman of her time, she was well spoken and outspoken about how she felt about things. She uh, she's not quiet. She's winking now. Okay. She okay. All right. She says sassy is okay. It's okay to say sassy. All right. Um, but it's interesting. She brought up the storyteller part. Um, an author, a teacher, something where she was really able to express herself. She was very, very loving, but she didn't let people get away with things. She didn't let people I mean, she was able to really stand up for herself in her time. That's sort of what I'm feeling. Like she was able to stick up for herself. That's what I'm hearing. I have to stick up for myself. Uh, do you have a specific message for her? I don't know if you can validate any of this.
She's
Oh, okay. I have that situation too. Interesting. I'll put that up.
She said, "We never met. She passed away before I was born. They say I have her personality."
Nice.
Well, I was also getting that Lucy was smart as a whip. Like you couldn't
Yeah.
you couldn't fool her. She was just very keen and very smart and attentive.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like you just couldn't fool her, you know.
So I kept feeling she stood up for herself, and in her time, that was an unusual thing. At least that's what I'm feeling from her. You know, I never got to know my grandmother either. I mean, I have a vague memory of like um, knowing of her as like 3 or 4 years old, but it's wonderful for them to step forward and share their personality with us. So I just really feel like she was trying to define who she is and who she was in that lifetime to you. I felt the love that Jean spoke of, that feeling, that we get. I felt that pink love come in. Like, I think she really loved the fact that you ask about her and that you want to know about her. And I'm feeling like to tell you to look her up, like maybe research her and maybe find some things about her that could sort of validate what we just shared with you. So thank you so much, G Covington. That was interesting.
Yeah, really beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Thank
Okay.
you for your question.
Yes. Um, all right. Let's go get another question. And Wiki, I did get your question starred. And um, we'll just jump in. I'm not gonna say questions are closed yet, but we've got a lot to deal with. So, all right. So, let's go back here. There we go. Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte says, "Hello, my boss wants me to go to a conference in Nashville in November with her. Will I find a sitter for my puppy, and am I going?" A sitter for your puppy is a very important thing. I can totally relate to that. Okay.
I'm checking my pendulum.
Yes. Okay, good. I almost grabbed the cards, but I was just going to take a minute to say, please validate anything that you can for all the people that we're reading today. Speak right up and validate for us. Thank you.
Well, I'm getting a guess that you will be going with her in November. Now, it's obvious about the second question, but let me just check. I see you bringing the puppy over to a friend who already has dogs. Um, dropping dropping off somebody who already has dogs. Like it's a home, but there's other dogs there.
My God, sorry. That missing child. Can't silence it.
Hmm.
My apologies. Oh, maybe we should send out a prayer for this person.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. I'll just finish this though. right away, I felt like your dear puppy is going to be with either a member of your family or a dear friend. And I agree with Jean. I felt like there was another dog involved. Um, and I also saw you having a really great time. I don't know how you're traveling. For some reason, I'm seeing a train, and that's really weird. Not very many people travel by train anymore, but I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And thank you for your question. Sorry.
Nashville is so much fun. They've really changed it. They've really built so much into the main drag of the city there, and it's a beautiful place to visit. So I'm not real sure how far away you are, but it's a beautiful city. It really is. They've really done a lot to it, more tourist things, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up because, hey, I don't know if you have these alert systems. Do you guys have those type of missing person alerts that come on your phone? I mean, we have a whole network of it here. And it's
Hmm.
interesting because quite a few of them lately have been older people. And this alert was about an 80-year-old male who is, they're saying, endangered, probably because he needs medications or help. So let's just all take a half a second and ask Spirit for the most benevolent outcome for this 80-year-old man to be found and be well and fine and back with his family. And so it is. I bet his family is really worried. So heart and love goes out to them as well. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I think there's a lot of energy in the air, and somehow I really feel like a lot of the solar flares and the high energy in the environment have been affecting a lot of people, but it's just interesting. That's about the fourth person who is elderly that's disappeared in our area, probably this month. So we'll hope that that all works out okay. Okay. Sorry, guys.
They
You
may
know,
they may know something we don't.
yeah, you know.
Go out and have a good time.
True. We were just talking about this before the show. I was telling Jean how it's so interesting how lots of times on a live show you'll get caught off balance, and it's a good thing to know that even when that happens, the spirit just moves right in and gets the business done, and that's what we're experiencing right now. I think so. Let's go back to our starred questions.
A
Okay.
regularly scheduled program.
Yes. Our regularly scheduled psychic reading is for a message from the other side. All
Is this
right.
Kevin the Healing Medium is here? Hi, Kevin. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Kevin. By the way, I think Kevin's preparing to have Linda G on this afternoon.
Is that
Um,
right? Wow.
yeah, they're going to try a rerun because Linda G got knocked off before. So everybody after this show, I think it's not too long after this show, pop on over because that's going to be a great show. We'll be excited
Yes.
to see you two together. All right, here we go. Junosphere. A few months back, you ladies told me about a Pegasus connection I had. I recently had a reading with Rahasha, where I was told that I have a guide named Astra from Cassiopeia. More to come. Well, this is sort of like a statement more than it is a question, isn't it? But we're happy to hear about that, Junosphere, and please keep us posted on that.
Very cool. Very cool.
She's having a lot of exciting adventures.
I know.
I love it.
I
I
saw it. I saw it was amazing. It was amazing to witness.
Oh, wow.
It was like just ready to break through. And I gave she asked a question, and the reading was, you're there. You've reached the other side. You're in your power now. Now you can just step forward. Like I could see the difference. It was like there was some release, some acceptance, some,
Uh-huh.
okay, I'm ready to follow, the guidance here. And
Yeah.
it was really amazing how much he's just really blossomed, and just really beautiful, beautiful, really just got out there, and she's treating it with such respect and reverence, and
Oh,
as it
it's
should be.
mhm,
And all of her wisdom and all of her teaching is coming through on all of her any of her guidance that she
mhm.
has on her channel and others' channels. So it's really
Yes,
beautiful to see. Really is
she's got a mission.
brilliant. Hmm.
It's a beautiful thing, and thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, we're gonna go on to
Oh,
uh
she said there's a second part.
oh,
She
no.
said, read the second part.
Okay.
She said, right, the post right after that one. Oof.
Oh, dear, now we're back in the chat, the
Yeah,
daunting chat, the search, and I just actually you look for that, Gene, and I just actually just, disconnected Silver 1111 too. You know what'd be awesome if they had a search on this? Wouldn't that be cool?
I know.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
I got it.
You got it? I didn't see that it was a two-part
Yeah, it was just a couple
question.
down.
Okay.
So who's Chris?
I don't know. Who is Chris? This really is
Oh,
Friday, isn't it?
oh. Oh, I thought that was me. Okay.
Okay, so
There it is. I
oh,
cut off the J by accident, but that's Juno. So this was the second half. So she looked
okay.
up a map of the
Of the
heavens.
heavens, and Cassiopeia is right under Pegasus. Cool. Thank
Ah.
you. Wow. That's exciting. Thank you for sharing that with us.
I think you're right, Juno. When a lot of times we're reading and they give us messages and they give us pictures of, things that are like the double dutch. Who says double dutch these days? And
Oh, yeah.
it's perplexing and it's so random, but you have to go with it. And we don't always understand right away what this means in the moment, but later on down the line it'll make more sense to you and it'll come back to you.
Mhm.
So it's really important to stay open, if you choose, and to listen and to write it down. But
That's
that's really
true.
great. Hmm.
Yeah, and it's always good to maybe have a journal of your readings. That
I think Terry took a little break. I think she'll be right back. Hi, everybody. So yeah, thanks, Juno. It's really important, that hey, Terry, you coming back? I'm still live. I can see. Yeah, I'm still live. So there she.
I truly think I jinxed myself when we had that conversation about unexpected things happening and just going with the flow. Is that a jinx or is that the guides going, yeah, yeah, we'll teach you to go with the flow? It's bleeped out. I have no idea what that was about, but please don't let that
Darn
happen
solar
again.
flares.
Seriously, we've been having a lot. I mean, it's amazing. Now, and I'm going to add to this that I had a question starred by Silver 1111, and somehow when that alarm went off, I got startled and I accidentally deleted it. So please put that back in if you would. And it's just too far back for me to find it at this moment. But let's take a deep breath and move on to the next question. All right. Dusty Rose. I'm smelling whiffs of fresh, deep dirt. I'm seeing visions of a grave inside. I cannot see who or a message. Help, please. All right, that's something we can look into for you.
Mm. I think you're astro traveling, not astro, remote viewing.
Hmm.
Hmm. Which is astro traveling, but while awake, remote viewing. So our light bodies uh, are, and consciousness is capable of transcending time and space. And we do this when we're asleep because we let go of all of our inhibitions and our limitations, and we're able to do this. Our soul knows and our consciousness knows it is able to do this. But while we're awake, it's called remote viewing, but it's also a type of astro traveling, but it's while you're awake and your consciousness goes there. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not sure if you're kind of getting that you might be sensing somebody's, let's see. Let's just say, for instance, it's just, take this with a grain of salt. And let's say somebody has fallen to um, some uh, trauma and has fallen into the wrong hands, and foul play occurred, and somebody accidentally ended somebody's life. They panicked and they may have made a shallow grave. You may be picking up on something like this. I don't know where, I don't know when, but it's not you. It's not a past life. It's not a memory. You're going out there into the ethers, and you're picking up on this. And this soul who has passed, who was in the shallow grave, may be just reaching out to somebody to hear them. And I do kind of feel like it's a female reaching out. So I'm sorry that I don't know if that resonates with you at all, Dusty Rose. It could be, something. What did you get, Terry?
Well, my first question was, and the first feeling I got is that I'm not sure, Dusty Rose, if you've had any other psychic experiences or mediumship experiences. The first thing I felt that I felt moved to give a message to you that this is nothing to be afraid of, that um, souls who pass over can sometimes give us indications of things that have happened, as Jean has said, but they are indeed on the other side, and they're fine. So there's no reason to feel fear. And as I said, if you've had messages before, um, it could be a sign that perhaps this soul is seeing your light and trying to get a message to you. Now, okay, Dusty Rose says, I get murders when they happen. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what I'm getting for you is that you need to ground yourself, and spend a moment with your guides. Let them, okay, let them navigate for you. That's what I'm hearing. Let your guides navigate through this for you, and listen for them, and watch for signs from your guides right now. Because something like this can be disturbing, it can throw you off balance, but it can also be something that perhaps you can do to get a message across to someone else for this person, or that sort of thing. So that's what I'm feeling right now, is that you have a gift, and it's very important when you have a gift such as that you ground yourself, and keep yourself in the company of your guides, so they can help you navigate through this. And don't worry, you're safe. And if you don't want to deal with it, you can say, hey, I really don't want to deal with this. I This is not my place to do this, and they can move along. So that's
It's
just
important, I
my
think, also to reassure this soul that's contacting you that you hear her, and that she's fine. Everything is going to be okay. She wants to let somebody know probably where she is. People may be worried about her.
Good.
She just wants to let somebody know. And you can have her talk to her angels and have her make sure that she crosses over. She can do much more if she definitely crosses over, not to stay, down in this energy. Just to get the information through. And honestly, I think she already is crossed over and she's just
She
reaching out
is.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Yeah.
that.
So, but just ask her for her angels and her guides to help talk to her family or whoever needs to know. I
Mhm,
just think, but it's important to let her know that everything is okay, that you hear her. And I'm sure that if you hear her, then her family hears her, or somebody near her family is
mhm.
also hearing her. And thank her for the information and send her, blessings. But I don't think it would definitely feel like you have a responsibility, but I don't think that that's what it is. I just reassure her that she is being heard. The right people are going to hear her. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And you with your abilities can help move it along. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling it was a young woman and she's okay now. And she's probably trying to get a message across to her family and feel confident that if you indeed are the person to deliver the message, it will come to you clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Wow, that's powerful stuff. All right. So yes, thank you, and I'm very sorry about losing that silver 1111, but we're getting back on track now. Okay. Can I please get a message from my father, Leo? I miss him.
I'm just ringing my bell. Change the energy.
Yes, I agree. That was
All
a little
right.
intense.
Papa Leo.
Lot of pink light. Oh boy, there's a lot of love there. Wow. I'm trying to get a visual here, so bear with me. Okay, I'm getting what is he standing in front of? I'm getting a dark-haired man, big smile. His ears please help me validate this. If it's somebody else, and you can please tell me that his ears kind of stick out just a little bit, and he's just got the most loving face. Got his hands in his pockets. He's standing in front of something, and I'm trying to bring that in a little clearer if I can. Forgive me. It's either a horse or a cow, or it's some kind of an animal.
It's a buck. I see
It,
him.
it's a what?
It's a buck
A
with
buck?
horns, with a rack.
Jean's got it. Jean's got it. That's it. Just seems so strange. Okay. Ah, mm. I'm so happy you reached out to me. That's what I'm hearing. I'm so happy, dear, that you reached out to me. And I've been with you every step of the way. You've never been alone. Okay, he's talking about some talking about the times that you did things together, you worked on projects together, you created things together. And he says you're still creating, and he's so proud of you. I don't know what that buck is about. Was he a hunter, maybe? What are you getting, Jean?
Well, I see facial hair, and I do see this big buck. I think that he respected the majestic animals, and he was in awe of nature and the surroundings. And I think that he was. I do feel as though he may have been a hunter, and or just a an admirer, and it wasn't. But he was thrilled with these big, strong bucks with a lot of muscle and a big giant rack. I'm not sure if this is like he had this sort of reverence about him, like he picked up on the buck's energy, like he sort of was quiet and strong and had a, I don't know what he showed everybody, but you could see that he was somebody to be respected, almost like the way the buck hold uses the rack for respect. um, this is your father's energy as well, that he had something that people could see, he to respect him. um, Not sure, um, but strong, like a patriarch, a respected, um, large, all seen by everybody and admired by everybody. I'm just picking up. This is he's linking this with the buck that I'm seeing, but it was very strong coming in.
Hmm. Yeah, it definitely was an animal. Now she says yes, but I'm not sure what you're saying yes to. And she's also saying he loved books.
Mm.
So okay, here we go. Here we go. He loved animals and is taking care of them on the other side. Awesome. That's beautiful. It definitely was something that he wanted us to see. I couldn't move on. I had to identify it. And then thank you, Jean, for helping me. Oh, well, the love that comes through. You know, it's interesting. I was watching and listening to a near death experience on television the other night, and they described entering on the other side and going through the tunnel and then experiencing this beautiful pink light. And I that's exactly what I feel sometimes when they come through. It's a pink light of love, and it's almost ethereal. It's very very powerful to be able to feel that. And he certainly put that forward and wanted to make sure you understood that very much. And you must be doing some projects or creating some things because he was very proud of that too. So thank you so much for that question. All right, let's go grab another one. Okay. Wiki. Grandma June. I love these names. Grandma June. Okay.
So I'm getting an image of a hardworking grandmother who was, you know, those old Formica topped uh, kitchen sets. I see her near in a smaller kitchen with a Formica top table. I see her doing a lot of cooking and preparing and cleaning. She was a formidable woman. She was tougher than nails,
Yes.
and very hard worker. And it seems like she may have had some sort of hardship, or she may have been, some reason, I'm also getting immigrant, but I'm not getting it so strong. Something that gave her the fortitude that she would uh, never go back. Um, I wish I knew if she was, yeah. So I'm getting a little mixed signals about where she's coming from and why she has this bulldozer type mentality, like I'm going to get through no matter what.
You're
And
right
maybe
on the
this
money,
is
though. You're right on the money.
you feeling it too, the
Oh,
bulldozer
oh my
personality.
God, and I didn't wanna okay, let me just get back. I don't wanna say stern. I just wanna say very, very serious about things that need to get done, and I saw the same thing, busy, working, taking care of people. I just heard this in my head. Oh god. I didn't stand for any funny business. That's what it's true. I would love to know if she was, an immigrant or what her background was because that she seems really classic and oh, not an immigrant. Okay, there we go. Front there you go. All right, that's beautiful, Wiki. You know, what I got from her, and I've known some beautiful women like that, that their love for those around them came in the form of taking care of you and in every detail and in every way making sure things got done. And that's the vibe I got from her right away. Jean, you were so on the money. Definitely. Wow. Well, let's tune back in, see if she's got something to say to Wiki. What do you say?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I'm
plug.
just what I was feeling is this. You know, keep your eye on the prize, keep your focus on the end game and get through it. Like you know, push through it. You can do it. And remember where you came from. Like get up the gumption. And I who says gumption? But
I
you
know
know, that's what I'm hearing.
exactly
Get
what she
up the gumption. Keep your focus going and go forward. She's like, let's go, ladies, let's go. We can do this. She's very, very much, I can't say she's not forceful. She's just very, um, just encouraging, very insistent. Let's go. Let's keep your eye on the prize. We're in the stretch. You know, she's very supportive. She's a wonderful woman.
she's a driving force. That's what I think she just said. I'm a driving force. Um, I she does have a message, and that's certainly the core of it is what Jean has said. But I feel like you're working on something. You're you've got a goal or an achievement in mind, and she wants to tell you she's right there with you. And take a bit of my spirit. Take a bit of my spirit with you. Let's get it done. And that's exactly what I'm feeling about her. She's wow. She is a driving force. Wow. Uh, oh, look at that. She worked at a time when women didn't work. When was that? I just I, I want to go back to that time when women didn't work at all. But I get what you're saying, Wiki. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful spirit, beautiful
Hmm.
woman. Okay. Okay, the Chris question. Okay, let's see if that's what I have left. I do not. I have missed it. Let's all go find it. There's a Chris question that, okay. Thank you. I see Chris's name. I should have some mysterious music while we're trying to track these things, like, just to
I
entertain
know.
everybody, like,
Well, I gotta tell you, while you're looking for that, Terry, you remember,
yeah.
oh, just like now when you had that silver alert come through on your phone, I think your phone went off on your laptop or your whatever when we were live one time, and it went on to Facebook. I streamed both on my channel
Oh,
and on
yeah, okay.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So Facebook tells me that I got a strike for
What?
copyright, and
On
it's
what?
it's your ringtone.
My ringtone. Well, it just comes on my Mac. I have an iMac, and I have tried and tried to learn to silence that, and I have not been able to silence it, even when I'm saying mute, because I'm actually on the camera. There's gotta be a way to disable the mic. That's what I'm missing, I think, and thank you. And I'm sorry you got a strike.
No, I couldn't. I'm like, we don't have music. We don't have anything. And I'm like, her phone went off. Those little buggers think that they'll, I think it's just, the sensitivity and the whatever it is.
Okay,
But
well, I'll work on that. I'll get my geeky husband on it.
I don't think I actually got a strike. I think it was just a warning and it was Facebook. It wasn't
Oh,
YouTube. So
Facebook. Oh,
yeah, they
well,
have different
what do
parameters.
they know? Just kidding.
We're on Facebook right now. Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, all right. I'm just
All right.
kidding. Okay, I did find the Chris question though. I have an interview later today for cybersecurity.
Oh, wow.
Will I get it? Okay. Now I'm diving into the cards. Forceful nudge to do that with this one. And sorry I missed that earlier, Chris. It's just it's Friday. What can I say? All right, Chris. Chris's job. Go ahead, Jane, whenever you're ready.
Well, it depends on how I ask it, and I asked it a couple different times, different ways. I asked, would they offer you the position? And I got a no. But then I said, will Chris eventually find a position with cybersecurity? And I got a yes. So
Interesting.
So I'm not sure. It could just mean that they're not going to offer you the position at this interview. They may have second interviews or third interviews. What these people do is not, they get like a group of 20 and then they weed out and then they come back and you know, they just want to. So it may not be from this interview. So let me just see. Um, will this employer offer Chris a position? Yes. So something is just do your best at the interview. But like I said, sometimes they just get like 20 people around and they're going to ask you questions, or they go through all 20 people, ask all 20 people the same questions, and then they'll go away and then they'll call you back again.
Hmm.
So it I wouldn't be waiting for this interview to have a job offer at this interview, but just it's part of the process. That's what I'm getting.
Well, altogether, Chris, and thank you, Jane. um, I'm getting similar cards here that show. Okay, so I'll just go through it. We've got the Two of Wands. Yep. Ta-da. Okay, so that involves decisions. That involves two paths. That involves contemplation of a future decision. And then the next one I got was the Seven of Wands. Okay. Now, this is standing your ground. And I feel like there's going to be some kind of back and forth, perhaps. Um, Maybe they'll call you back in for a second interview, and you're going to have to clarify what your stance is on this position and how you would approach it. And then the next one is the Hierophant. And that's more traditional, institutional representation of the conventional conformity. And I'm thinking about that job and how that relates to it. So my intuition is they're going to ask you about your approach, your um, your unique approach that you would take for this position. Okay. And I'm definitely feeling like it might be a second interview because the next card I got was the Two of Swords. So you're going to have a decision to make. And it may be that they're going to offer you the job, but you have to make it, you have to stand up for what you want the job to represent and be about. You're going to have to speak out about your decision on this situation. But I definitely feel like, excuse me, I definitely feel like you'll be called back in for another interview. And my intuition is to tell you to contemplate before you go back in and draw your courage and your feeling of self worth and your confidence before you go back in. And don't be afraid to speak up if maybe you want to ask that this job functions or happens in a certain way, or that you get, I don't want to say it's about money because we didn't get any pentacles. So to me, it feels like it's something about the way the job is handled. They're going to be searching for your decisions, and maybe they're going to be a little more conventional than you would like. So that's what I'm feeling. But
I get the feeling they're looking for integrity, obviously, and
yeah.
they're looking for
Hmm.
somebody that follows the rules, yet will take things, be able to just think for themselves as well as following the rules and following the chain of command, and um, yeah, and keeping things protected.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about expressing any of your unique ideas. And I think everything's going to be fine. There are no bad cards here.
Hmm.
Keep us posted on that.
They can teach you. They can teach you how to do the the computer software or whatever is involved, but they can't teach you integrity. They can't teach
That's right.
you follow through. They can't teach you respect for the process. They can't, these things come with you, and this is why
Yes,
you're drawn to this, so that you can make a difference, so that you can help, so that you can contribute, and this is what you're about. It's your essence. So I think that they'll see that. Yeah.
I do too. I feel very good about it. And you should too. Oh, that's an exciting adventure. Cybersecurity. That's a big deal these days. Very big
You have to
deal.
come back and tell us that. We love to hear it. Or put a comment below this show and let us know.
Yes, please come back and let us know. 'Cause we love it. We're like little detectives here. We like it, don't we? All right. Well, wow, we're coming up on an hour. And let's see. I'm not really seeing any other questions. Do you see anything I missed, Jean?
Aw. I did. I wasn't watching lately. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's fine. I'm looking back. You know what? I'm going to take a moment here and say thank you so much for showing up, everybody. Chris and Wiki and Tracy Ralph. And um oh yeah, wait. I thought I starred this. Healthy. Spirit Wolf.
Hildy,
Oh
yay!
my gosh. Meant to be. I had that feeling like there was something I screwed up.
We always say at this time, spirit guides,
Yeah.
yay!
Yeah. Oh, you know
They
it.
love to raise that energy.
Oh, we love talking to the guides. All right,
All right,
Hildy.
Hildy, welcome.
Putting the cards away and getting out my labradorite.
I'm seeing a flying peanut. I'm seeing like a peanut in the shell, and it has wings and it's flying. Uh,
I love that image. I'm certainly getting a lot of love for you, Hildy.
mhm,
Not sure what you're going through right now, and maybe it's a good time, maybe it's a tough time, but they're just showing me an image of just holding you. We're holding you,
mm,
and I'm seeing
mm.
I'm seeing four guides here. Two and two. Two appear to be female, two appear to be male. Put your worries to bed. Put your worries to bed. Um, we're right here with you. Put your worries to bed. Enjoy the life you have. Enjoy what you have. You are well taken care of. We are right here beside you. We are sending you love and strength. Strength. I'm saying a lion now. The strength card. I'm hearing enjoy laughter with good friends. Enjoy the things that make you happy. I'm seeing a pie. You must like sweets. Enjoy. I'm seeing a pie. I'm seeing someone walking through a garden. Release all those worries and fears and enjoy these days ahead with us. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, that's wow.
So, Hildy, I'm getting that this peanut was some sort of a treasure of yours, like a nest egg that you've built and you've protected, and that the flying away is that you are trying to hold on to it, and you've worked for something your entire life, and this is your nest egg. This is what you hold the near and dear to your heart, but it's important to keep a perspective on what's important. And I understand what it feels. I don't know if this is a business that you grew or just a family that you grew. There's something that you hold very near and dear to your heart
Mhm.
that is it's seated and it's encased in this shell, and it's like a how do I want to say, it's important to keep a perspective, that not to hang on or to worry or to um, put too much emphasis on that, that to let go
Mhm.
and to trust that everything is going to be okay,
Mhm.
and that what is meant to be will be. Everything is happening in its own, in the divine order. Trust the universe just a little bit. Seems like you're either worried about your family or worried about something that it is very near and dear to your heart, and that you're holding on to it. And they're saying it's okay. We've got this. You can let it go and just focus on moving forward. They're saying it's no need to worry about this precious thing. I don't know what it is, though. Interesting that it's a peanut that flies.
Those two messages totally. Yeah, flying peanut. That's interesting. Let us know, Hildy, if you have a, a validation or a confirmation of that. But that's definitely what I got was that sense of worry. And, their answer being to have fun and let it go and enjoy some things for a little bit. Sometimes we hold on to a situation and our energy locks it from moving forward. And by doing things that we enjoy or taking a walk or being with good friends and having a good laugh, that releases it and allows things to flow. And I feel like it's definitely going to happen in a positive way. Just need to let go a little bit. So, okay. Thank you so much, Hildy, and thanks for joining us. It's really great to have you with us.
It
Um,
was.
yeah. And Tracy Ralph, is this in addition to, okay, self love lately? And this is also true for you, Hildy. Stop trying to please everyone except you. Go in the moment and see you. Great message, Tracy. Thank you for sharing that. That is just beautiful. We're all in this together. I love the line from the song. It always makes me cry though. But it's by a group called Old Crow Medicine Show. And there's a line that says, "We're all in this together, walking the line between faith and fear. This life doesn't last forever. And when you cry, I taste the salt in your tears."
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Isn't that powerful? That gets me. But, we have such a community here that it gives me great, great joy to share with you and to read for you and to read with you, Jean. I mean, it's a very powerful thing. And it's something that we really need today. Um, that kind of a sacred circle. Yeah, where we can share these powerful messages together and feel that love from the other side and feel the love from our guides and hear the message of the universe that, yeah, it's going to be okay. We're
Hmm.
here to support each other and it's going to be okay. Whew. Well, I guess that's
Absolutely.
maybe where we have to leave it.
That's a great place.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, it is a good place. And thank you so much, Jane. I really, really always honor and appreciate your presence. And reading with you is an amazing thing. And
You're welcome.
everybody in the chat. Oh, and look, and Wiki will give you the last word. Wonderful. We're so happy to have you with us. Really, that's what it's all about. Okay, we're gonna say bye bye, and I'll go and finish our Fridays, and hopefully in a happy and joyful way, and releasing energy. So I'm gonna finish the way I always do, and remind you, you are loved beyond measure. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.